Good afternoon. It's 2:40 p.m. on a Friday, September 5th. I'm looking for an apartment for my wife, Valeria, and me. We're having a baby, Clarita. And I'm in my first apartment, which is a one-bedroom apartment. And first thing I noticed is I've lived in this floor plan before, and I've really enjoyed it. Obviously, one bedroom. There's this nice big closet. I don't know if you can tell, but the ceilings are really high. The doors, therefore, are really big. Everything does feel big in this apartment. Although I wouldn't say it feels new or nice. It actually feels kind of old and worn. But with some TLC and some interior design, we can make something like this work. The air conditioning unit does seem to function properly. In this bathroom, you've got two different lights, again, with really high ceilings. The shower looks nice and big and spacious. The bathroom is actually quite large. So you can have storage in here. You can have a baby changing table, whatever you need. The cabinetry looks similar to the ones I have now, only a little bit bigger and actually I would say a little nicer than my current one. So yeah, this apartment feels a little nicer than my current apartment. But the laminate flooring, the air conditioning unit, this air conditioning unit specifically is like the quintessential motel air conditioning unit. So it's, it may very well be very dusty or something like that. It could be have been there for years. I started closing some of these cabinets just to see what the place looked like once everything was kind of set up, and it did start coming together. It is a fairly nice sized kitchen, bigger than my current kitchen in some ways, but also right here in front of it, in the middle of everything. So if the kitchen's dirty, the whole apartment will be and smell dirty. So that kind of sucks. But overall, I'm impressed by the kitchen. Given the price point of this apartment, if we have to get in and clean and put some cabinet liners down, then that's what we'll do. And heck, we'll do it with a smile. All the lights seem to work. Going back to this window, I'm just kind of not completely satisfied with the view. Not completely satisfied with, some of the things I'm seeing in this apartment. Like, it's just kind of squeaky, because it's an apartment building. So when you walk around, whereas my current apartment is a solid floor under us, this one feels a little squeaky, like there's someone underneath us, and that would make sense because this is apartment 203. And it's apartment 203. It's a one-bedroom apartment. The realtor, the person who was supposed to have met me, she didn't meet me. So I did the walkthrough by myself. There's no ice maker there. That's just like an ice cube tray you can put your ice in, which we would not. We would throw that away. And then there's like a really small closet here for coats or for cupboard or anything. So there isn't a ton of storage space in this apartment. If you're looking around thinking how many closets there are, there's a really big one in the bedroom, and that's it. But one of the best things about this apartment is this is the apartment right here. It's in a building. The hallway smells pretty good. It smells okay. It's a pretty clean place. You can see this closet right here is nice and clean. But check this out. The laundry room is like right next to the apartment, and the laundry room is not too shabby. You've got machines that are pay to use, but none of them are being used right now, and there's even a way to pay with money on your phone, which is really convenient, so that's pretty cool. So as far as an apartment that doesn't have a washer and dryer, that's as good as it gets in my opinion, other than just having it in the apartment. But we wouldn't even have to pay for the utility fee of that. So in my opinion, that's almost as good as it gets, but I'm interested in knowing Valeria's opinion on that. But just going up one flight of stairs, so we were on the second floor, we're about to be on the third floor, and going up just one flight of stairs, there was another apartment available, but this one was a studio apartment. And that is small, but it's actually more square footage than the one-bedroom apartment. but I think you'll see what I mean by in some ways it's a win, in some ways it's a lose. But you got another great washer and dryer room up here in a hallway that smells even better, that's even cleaner. And then this is the apartment right here, and check this out. Way better view, way newer appliances, way cooler, hipper setup potential, in my opinion. As far as like you could put a table underneath that, so you could use it as a, multi-purpose. The windows, like I said, don't even come close. Like the comparisons. This is a great view. I love this view. I love that building. It's got things going on in there, but I can't really tell what it is. So at night, I wonder if there's even any lights on in that building. But either way, I kind of like it. I just really like that view. But the apartment doesn't look ready to move in. I mean, we have until October 9th. That's the good thing. But it looks like someone just moved out of this apartment and did a lot of reno from like IKEA. And it's kind of cool, but also it's not ready to rent. They've got to take care of some stuff. But yeah, they put this like alligator skin black wallpaper up. The shower is really the biggest problem. It's tiny. It's like a tiny little shower closet. I really, really did not care for the shower. And thinking about Clarita, this just doesn't seem like I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I'm not going to say it doesn't seem like a better apartment for a baby. It just is true that it doesn't have a bath. But it does have newer appliances, LG. I don't know what this is, but like I said, it needs some work. I wonder how much work they would do. I hope they don't just replace everything because it came aftermarket. Like even the cabinetry looks aftermarket. Obviously the light fixture in the bathroom looks aftermarket. But yeah. Well, there you have it. These are the 2 apartments I saw in Wallington at Riverside Apartments. Boy, I got a lot to think about, especially given I don't have pricing.